What I'd like to talk about in today's video is part of the process of how I would make a picture. And when you've got your idea of what you want to paint, it's really important then to think of a good composition. Now, when I was at school, as I'm sure perhaps many of you that studied art at school, we were taught how to do still life. So I've got some objects here on the table, which is the sort of thing that we use in our still life painting. According to where you place them, influences how the picture will look and how effective it will be, the mood of the picture, how your eye travels around the composition. So another tool that's good for art students to use is a little frame that you can look through, and that, again, that shows you different compositions that are possible. So the challenge of composition in a still life is relatively simple. It's just to balance the image and the colours and the shapes. But in my fantasy pictures, I'm often also trying to convey part of the story that's going on. And the way the composition of the picture is laid out helps tell the viewer what's happening. And this is a picture that I've done quite recently, and it's called The Wish. And it's quite a simple composition, but in it we have a girl and a unicorn. And she's bending down towards the unicorn and holding her hands on the unicorn's head, and she's wishing for her unicorn to be real. So when she opens her eyes, maybe the unicorn will be there, or maybe it's just all part of her imagination. The unicorn is facing to the right. Now, because we read from left to right in the West, our eye naturally goes from left to right when looking at something. So here, the unicorn is looking forwards, and the horn is pointing forwards. So this helps to convey that the unicorn is looking ahead. It's going to be the guide. It's like a strength in this. But the line of the head is looking down towards the girl, which brings our eye down to her, and she's curved in around and holding the unicorn's head, which again helps suggest part of the story of what she's doing. She's bending over, wishing for it. Now, if I'd just drawn a picture with a unicorn standing there and a girl standing next to it, I'm sure it would have been an equally interesting scene, but it wouldn't necessarily have conveyed this story and what was going on.